All right. Happy Monday. It is, in fact, Monday, unless I'm losing my mind, which, is always a question. But happy Monday. Happy 16th of Nano. We are now past the halfway point. We are now in the downhill slide to the goal for the month. And I'm still doing really good for word count. I am above the daily sort of like 1,600 and some for Nano. I've been trying to keep more around at least the 2K per day on average, so that I can keep up with my half Milwordy challenge. I'm doing really good with that. I'm still world building, which is, not exactly where I had planned to be this Nano, but that's okay. It is okay. And so I think hopefully I will begin drafting somewhere maybe this week, maybe, I don't know. But I am really excited about some of the directions that this story is taking, sort of some of the cast of characters that have been inspired by the Shadowscapes tarot deck, and sort of some of the things that they are sparking in my brain. But yes, so I'm really excited about just how the writing in general is going, despite it not being what I had anticipated. So I don't know, like, my characters aren't quite leaping off the page just yet and going like, hey, write me. But it's more like there's a line of cast and crew who are like, hey, me next, interview me. So I'm kind of having fun with that. But yeah, so again, not how I anticipated this November to be going writing wise, but I'm having fun with it. I'm still cranking out words at a rather high pace per session. So I'm really excited about that. And sorry, I was just looking down at my computer because I heard off in the distance somebody start up some sort of machinery, and I thought it was my laptop gonna die and I was about to have a heart attack. But no, we're all good. Petra is here. Hello, hello. Rosalind is here. Hello. Penumbra Mine, MM Ward. Hello. Good morning, lovelies. Ayane is here. Hello. Devin Cutting, that guy with all the links, is here. Hello. How are you? And I asked, what are you hydrating with today? I had a mocha coffee this morning. I added chocolate to it because it was that kind of morning. And now I have 2 large glasses of water next to me to hopefully consume both of them during this stream. Hopefully. MM Ward is switching from coffee to green tea with ginger and mint. Ooh. Hannah is here. Hello. Also, Hannah, I sent you a DM in case you feel like putting your face on camera today. But no pressure. Becca is here. Hello. Welcome. How is your Nano going? Everything Exploration. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Elizabeth says, hello, everyone. Drinking some tea today. Yay. Kelly, love that. The downward slide. Yes. I imagined that, you got to climb the steps to the 15th, and then you're just like kitty slide all the way down to the sand pit that is the end of November. Elizabeth had big plans for grading today, but dealing with personal crap, so you're not going to beat yourself up if you don't get a lot done. That is a good way to think about it. Yes. Divided by Sight. Hello, how are you? How did your cheesecake turn out? I had to dip out of the stream early, but how did your cheesecake turn out? Your pumpkin spice cheesecake. Becca is going to be working on world building too, and possibly marketing copy for your other books. Ooh, fun. Hannah is going to be filming rather than writing, so who's going to hide? No problem. I should probably also film some updates because I haven't put out like a regular video this month, which is sad. I should do that. All right. Anyway, Let's go ahead and make the decision for the first sprint. Would you like to do a 15-minute warm-up or a 25-minute Pomodoro? Up to y'all. I have both. I have both kinds of timers. Let's pop up the other chat so that I can see before they come into StreamYard. But yes. Amen Ward votes for 15. Kelly votes for 15. All right. And a 15 third vote. Excellent. We will start with the 15-minute warm-up sprint today, and then we will get into the longer sprints. Okay. Share the screen. Hopefully it should be shared now. Unmute it. Alrighty. So this will be our first sprint. I will go ahead and put up the ticker for the S's. Don't forget to save the document, stretch every now and then, sip your drink, and grab a snack if you need some brain fuel. So those are the S's that we need to remember while we are writing. So yes. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. This is our 15-minute warm-up sprint to get our brains into the writing. So we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yay!
Yippee!
Hello, we have gained a Charlie.
I saw your invite and I thought, I'm probably not going to get anything done unless I have a public accountability group.
And that's what this channel is for. So, yes. I don't know. I'm still sort of stuck in this mindset of like, it's Nano, I should be drafting, but I'm also like really having fun with this world building. I mean,
Same.
I'm not, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I know you have always loved the world building aspect of things. But I have always been sort of much more of the like, oh, I have this tiny kernel of a seed idea. Let's just run with it. And so to do all this world building and have this complete cast of characters, or like as much of a cast of characters as I have developed at this point, is kind of weird for me. So I'm not sure how to take it. So.
Well, see, I've been exploring the idea of using world building as a way to tell expanded stories.
Mm-hmm.
And I've really been enjoying that. And I'm hoping that, especially with all the work that I'm putting into doing stuff over at World Anvil, people will enjoy reading it. But one of the things that I've really enjoyed is it gives me a chance to know what's going on in the wider world so that every conversation isn't exclusively plot driven. Because, I don't know, I feel like some books get so laser focused on the plot that you're just like, there is no world outside of here. Like, there's nothing else going on. This is the only thing. And then they don't, that makes it harder for me to suspend my disbelief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if it's just somebody having a random sports ball conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like, there would be something.
And, like, there's always going to be people who check the news obsessively about all kinds of things. And so they're always going to be dropping tidbits. Oh, hey, over in, like, this country, things is happening.
Yeah.
As long as the sort of like information network allows for that kind of thing, then yeah, for sure.
Or at least gossip of what's going on 2 streets down.
Yes.
Even if you're in like the most medieval.
That is a necessity in every story, I think, because I don't think humans can live without gossip.
Nope.
I think it is a micronutrient that we need. Anyway, let's say hello to a couple people that popped in. So Amy, hello. And Stop Motion Life is here. You are ready to start writing. You just finished your homework for the day. Good for you. That is awesome. Tina is here. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hello. And there you are in the chat saying hey, hey. And everybody says hello to Charlie.
And just to answer Stop Motion Life's question, why you can't see me, because I was not planning on being on a stream, so I have not done my hair or anything, so I'm a hot mess. Here, treat. Ah! There you go.
Yes. And this is just what we call avatar mode, so that if, for whatever reason, we need to not show something on camera, we can just go into avatar mode, but you can still hear us. So there you go. So yes, it's our way of keeping things secret. I don't know.
Because nobody needs to see my frizzy hair right now. I don't even need to see it.
All righty. So why don't we go ahead and do another sprint? This one will be a 25-minute Pomodoro, because that's the way I have my playlist set up. And also the way that my brain is working at the moment.
That works for me.
Excellent. Yay. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a character's like life before the story started. And
yes.
My brain's like, no, just story. I'm like, no, they were doing something before the inciting incident.
Yes, they existed in the world. Um, yeah, there's definitely some of that. Yes. Okay. So 25-minute Pomodoro length tomato timer, because that's just how we're going to do things. Don't forget to save your document. Don't forget to drink your water or whatever your beverage of choice is. Make sure you stand up and stretch if you need to, and grab a snack if you need fuel for your brain. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that is the end of that sprint. How did we do? I feel like I made a little bit of progress there, but I feel like I'm definitely going a lot slower today than I was. But then I'm sort of playing around with some ideas for some research that I did yesterday evening. So I'm trying to figure out how to put things together. So, yeah. How about you, Charlie? How'd you do?
I have a little bit more of an understanding of at least one aspect of this character's life. They are really... I always feel weird talking about this, but I know a lot of other writers have this experience too. It's like they're trying to hold the cards really close to their chest. And I just have this instinct that it's like, just start writing, just give in, just pants the whole thing. And it's like, no, like I need to know like at least a few basics before I get started, but it will be fine. I had a dream the other night that this story was basically the twin girls from The Shining just standing at the end of the hallway. Come play with us, Charlie. Just write us now. It's like, no. No, because there's an elevator full of tears that's going to open up and wash me away down the hallway. No. Need input.
Yes. Okay, so we had stop motion life is an exciting part of the book. You're almost done with the 6th chapter. So excited. The fun part of the book starts soon. Ah! Yes, and Carrie was apparently on Etsy, the first sprint, looking at writer-themed candles. So that exists. And now I'm afraid to go to Etsy because
I will say for writers who really want to like get into all this, there are actually role-playing themed candles that have the smell of like various locations. So it's like summer field, winter meadow, rainstorm. One of my personal favorites is Seasoned Pub. And so it's got that kind of yeasty baked goods smell to it that you would expect. And the idea is that you would light them in the background to add ambiance to the game. So that is a thing that exists.
Nice.
Yeah, they're
did not know that. I mean, there's always like, you know, the standard like ocean breeze one at the like regular general store, but I don't consider that really smells like ocean breeze.
Makes a lot of money.
At least not any ocean that I've been to.
They really do. Like when they say like this smells like the ocean, oh my goodness, it smells like the ocean. Yes.
It smells like salt.
They're magic.
Nice. Nice. CB says, sorry I'm late. I was making bread and had a bath. Where's my bread? Yummy. I want some. Tessa, hello, finally made it. Yes, and MM Ward has a good question. Tessa, are you enjoying your new computer?
Very good question.
Yes. Elizabeth says the bread sounds lovely. Hello. Laurel is here. Hello, hello. And it's gluten-free bread, but not dairy-free bread. I would still eat it. I will eat any bread. It does not matter. Tessa got 707 words. The timer stops when you go to Word, so you keep having to check back and restarting it. Not sure if it's a YouTube problem or your computer, although it doesn't do that to you with the regular, like the plain timers. So is it YouTube itself, like the stream stops? Because I have had it where it will, like, for whatever reason, I'll have it open on a tab and I'll go to a different tab. When I come back, there's like a gap of time that it just paused. I don't know. Which you would think that I would notice, except for when we're doing sprints and things, it's all silent. So I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know. Elizabeth has not baked bread ever, so it's probably good. Stop motion life's like, no, I was almost done. And the timer, where it is. I want to keep going. You're at a really good part. Okay, we'll try and go through these pretty quick. So Words Fall writes, where the S's go. Pay attention, Jules. Hello. Got 12 words. Very nice. Milwordy got 325. The sprint can't be over already. Oh no, the antagonist met the series. Let me just pause that. That was our 5-minute warning. Sprint can't be over. The antagonist met the series. Big bad. It's getting good. Ooh. It's fine. This is fine as the world burns around you. Let's go to bed. I'll drive you home, her brother insisted, but his boyfriend looked at him with a raised brow. She's already pregnant. What more can happen? Well, on that front, not a whole lot, but still, like, pregnancy does make somebody more vulnerable, I think.
Yeah.
Tina got 188, and you got stuck in a research rabbit hole. Yeah.
Welcome to my life.
330 words. I think half of a writer's time spent writing is actually spent in research rabbit holes.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Stop Motion Life got 211 words. Very nice. Laurel said fight scenes are hard. You keep getting lost in all the pronouns. Start putting their names in, I guess. But yeah, I do that too. So CV says, I find fight scenes very easy. Love scenes, on the other hand. Well, I think that might be because you are writing a fanfic of a WWE crossover. So that's sort of like your wheelhouse. But yes.
What the heck? Same techniques that you use for writing fight scenes can be used to write love scenes, because it's the same kind of beats that you need with the give and the take and the push and the pull, the back and the forward. It really does work. Donald Moss in Fire in Fiction actually has 2 good chapters on fight scenes and love scenes, and makes a lot of comparisons between the two.
Nice. But yeah, I can see how this sort of like the give and take. Plus, there's a whole lot of romantic tropes where they're fighting and arguing, and all of a sudden they're kissing and rolling around on the floor or whatever. So, Ward says, "What the heck? I told you not to bite and ink me again. Look at me. Look." She dropped the bath sheet. "If I have to show my ink again, I'm gonna have to wear a string thong and pasties."
I'm here for it.
All right. You want a candle that smells like bakery and books. Yes. Although there are a few things not quite right yet. You do like the new computer. Yay! Devin ate lunch and listened to Christmas music.
Woohoo!
Grew up near the Texas coast, so ocean smells like diesel, salted dead fish, and seagull poop. So they have that candle. I mean,
actually, no, what you're talking about, because I remember going down to the Gulf as a kid.
Yep. The whole stream stops, and when you come back, it hit stopped. I don't know. Yeah, that happens to me as well. So I don't think it's just you. So it might be a thing that YouTube is doing now. Words Fall says, I want to try and finish chapter 17 today, and I can call you Autumn. Good to know. I'm going to write that down.
I would remember these.
So, okay. So I was having an issue. This is like side note, but like weird brain and how my brain is being about reading things today, and just pretty much for my whole life. So there's a term for like an air spirit or an air fae type of creature. And I always read it as sliff, but it's supposed to be sylph.
Yeah.
And I have been reading that wrong my entire life. And I just noticed it, or like maybe it finally sunk into my brain yesterday. So I was like, Okay, should I like actually write it the way it's supposed to be spelled, or should I just go ahead and do it the way I want to?
Sylphs are a very interesting bit of possibly constructed mythology that's just been accepted because they don't really appear anywhere until about the 1600s, and they start appearing in alchemical texts as a companion to like the salamander and stuff like that. They're interesting critters.
They are. But I always want to put the L before the Y. Just for whatever reason.
Well, maybe in your world they are sliffs. You are doing fantasy stuff.
Yeah, I definitely am. See, we got the Iron Man Funko Pop. Yay!
Woohoo! That's awesome.
Yes. All right. Okay, so I think we did everybody's numbers, so we should be getting back to a sprint in just a second. So MM Ward says, when you were pregnant, people were afraid of you because you had hormones and became the preggy hag. That's funny, but sad at the same time. Laurel says, I find love scenes easier. I guess I've spent more time loving than fighting. Been to Galveston. It's actually a nice little place. Galveston is nice except when there is no onshore breeze.
Agreed.
CB says, even with a bunch of blue tack, trying to keep both the Iron Man and the Rescue Funko Pop balanced is very difficult. Not to be a bummer, but you're just refreshing news sites and praying that the school you teach at isn't put into lockdown. A lot of schools in Norway are starting homeschooling-ish tomorrow. Yeah. Well, you got to do what you can to keep everybody as safe as possible. But yes, the online schooling is not necessarily, it's not great for every kid, and it's not great for a lot of kids. So it is what it is, though. All right, so let's go ahead and do another 25-minute timer. Yay.
Yay.
All right, so make sure we save. Make sure we drink some water, which I still have not had any of my 2 glasses, so that needs to happen. And we are going to go ahead and get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I feel like I did a good bit better that sprint compared to the first two. So, but I'm still sort of trying to piece some things together in my brain based on some of the research that I did, and tying together some loose ends. So it feels a little slower going, but I think I'm thinking in some ways a little bit more about tying the plot together instead of like, ooh, who's this new character? So that feels like a progress sort of.
I got a whole page of notes on the martial art that the character is going to practice, and then I got to the next page of notes, which I started with, and their starship's name is... and the dial tone was real.
The Enterprise.
So I have to say, I'm really tempted. I pulled up some random name generators, and one of the ones that came up that I'm tempted to use, but I'm probably not, but I'm tempted to use, was the Salty Titan. And I'm just like, I kind of want the ship to be called the Salty Titan, but I don't know if I do. Like, is that too silly?
Is that something that the captain
could almost see that.
would name it?
I could see like it being part of like an in-joke or something, but like, oh my god, I just saw that and I was like, oh my goodness, can you just imagine? Hurry up, get on the Titan. And they're running down and they see the ship for the first time and see the name emblazoned on the side, the Salty Titan. Just like, wait, what? That one? Yeah, that one. Get on the Titan. Like, it just, I don't know. It might be too silly, but I might run with it. I don't know.
I mean, if nothing else, you could maybe sort of make the, I don't know, the code number or the registration number, if that's going to be a thing, to be some sort of like string of letters and numbers that resembles, like if you look at it, you know, squinted, that says the Salty Titan.
That might be fun. I might make a registry number like Leet Speak for Salty Titan, and then...
Yeah, so kind of like how people do vanity license plates, but they can't quite spell it right because there's too many letters for what they want to say, so they just like take out the vowels and put numbers in instead, so that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
This might have to be a thing.
I think you should. I think you should. I mean, I'm a bad influence for that. I'm like, yes, go for it. So... yes, so I got 758 words that time. So that was nice. Did good. That's Plus, awesome. I had forgotten to go fetch links before I started the stream. So I had to go do that. So I got some stream links and 700 words. So I count that as a very successful sprint. So in the chat, we were complaining about COVID and the school, how everything is going to be sort of likely going to be locked down again. All kinds of fun stuff, and how there really is no way to replace experiential learning. And that is going to be really, really hard to get. Because it's just like you can't get that through a screen. So. True,
but you know, unfortunately in the US, at least a lot of the schools around here weren't really doing experiential learning anyway. They were just making them sit in class and memorize stuff anyway. So, you know, maybe this will make people realize the importance of experimental learning and experiential learning, and we'll fix the school system as a result of this, maybe.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But yes, Ayane was, everybody was asking Ayane how a particular thing worked in details, but you've never actually done one, and the lab courses were turned into videos to watch at home. So you didn't actually get to do it. So yeah, that's frustrating. Yes. And I feel Elizabeth's pain trying to get assessments from all your students is also, I mean, it's hard to do when you're in person, much less online. So, yep. If you need to vent, please feel free to vent in the comments. It's there to be your social interaction time.
Or if you just need to hear other people venting on your behalf, go to my Friday stream, go about halfway in, and we all went off about the education system for like 2 hours. So you can have other people, including people with degrees in education, ranting on your behalf to just like exercise it from your spirit. Because I know I do that. There are people that I watch just because they scream, so I don't have to.
Yeah. Because there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tessa got 896. Nice. But this time you set your Forest app to keep track of time. That's one way to do it. CB got 242. Nice. It's not your fault, Tony. Look, don't worry. We're going to fix this, okay? I promise we'll fix this. It's going to take a little while to do, but we'll fix it. That's a whole mood we all need right now, too.
Yeah.
The rescue Funko Pop fell over again. Tina says, use the Salty Titan as a placeholder and then have it become the real thing when the play.
I get so used to it, yeah.
Spent most of the sprint calculating the difference between the orbital cycles between Ilo and Earth.
The fun of being a sci-fi writer.
Yeah.
I know this. Hopefully you just set up a spreadsheet, because then it can just type in the numbers and it'll automatically spit out the numbers that you need every time. That's what I did. I have so many sci-fi spreadsheets. It's not even funny.
And Autumn got 73 words.
Nice.
And then MM Word has your code for...
I think I might adopt that.
You should.
Okay, you've been trying to name something in this story really, really hard. I think I'm going to run with that.
Yes.
Thank you, Maggie.
You need to leave that up so that you can write it down real quick.
I can keep it up on my screen on the side.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ayane says you're a genius. Yes. We all have those moments of like, light bulb, this is going to work great. Your cat was demanding attention. That is, I think we have petting. Do we have petting cats in the cheat sheet? Or petting pets? We should. You guys are the best. Yes. And Cat, hello. 510. And of course, just as the sprint started is when the dog wanted out. Never fails. Yes. All right. It is 2:39, so about 2:40. So what do you guys say to a 15-minute cool down? I was going to say warm down, but that was not the right. That was not the right phrasing. 15 minutes, and then we will say goodbyes, and I will tell you where you can go off to next. So let me set that up.
Sounds good to me.
Yay. I mean, I guess this is my version of a timer dance. Is like peeking around the camera and trying to make sure I've got everything set up.
See the bouncing all around me. I'm doing the timer dance in a very virtual and odd way. Time dance.
Exactly.
Time dance. I'm doing the timer dance. You can't see it, but I'm doing it now. Timer dance.
Yes, I like it. Okay, also, since we have been working for a while, don't forget to save the document. Save it.
Be better than me.
Save it.
Because I don't know if you heard, but I forgot to save during your stream on Sunday, and I lost everything.
Oh no!
So I'm working on paper right now because I'm just mad.
You're just that mad at yourself. Yes, I lost, I think, about a paragraph because I had saved it and then I had written like a paragraph and then I left it up for like several hours, not paying attention to it. And then when I tried to save it, it went completely non-responsive. And then I had to like shut the computer down because it was trying to update also. the computer, and so it wasn't having it. So I lost about a paragraph, but thankfully the auto recover managed to save most of that paragraph.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. All right, let's do this last sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the end of that. How did we do? I did okay. Just by eyeballing the numbers. Who knew?
I started writing up.
How about you, Charlie?
I started writing up my description of the Salty Titan and how Noel came to be in possession thereof. Because, yeah.
Nice.
It's so silly. I just kind of have to. I mean,
yeah, there's a little bit, yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it's no weirder than like the Millennium Falcon or, you know, any of the other like ship names that are used in space opera. So, it's fine.
Yeah. And I mean, like, there's a whole lot of really funny names, just on ships in general, because people try to be creative with their ship names.
I just finished watching the first season of The Owl House, and I started looking into it, and I found this wonderful article where they interviewed the creator of the show, and it's just the title was a quote: "The best revenge is a successful show." Because everybody told her the idea was so stupid, nobody would buy it, and now it's on Disney Channel, and it's already been renewed for a second season. And she was like, everybody told me it was stupid. Don't listen to the people that tell you it's stupid. Just follow your heart. And I was like, yes. So I don't know if that I should be listening to her right now, but that's what I'm doing. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. So, yeah, I just did the math, and I've gotten 2,126 words during the stream.
That's awesome.
So, still good. So I'm excited about that. Tina had to run, but thanks, and got 564 for the stream. Nice. Yay. Elizabeth managed to grade 2 papers. Yay. Sometimes that feels like all you can do. You're going to leave it there for today. You're welcome for the sprints. Tessa got 425. I don't think it stopped this time. Yeah, I have no... I don't know. It's weird. YouTube is weird.
The greatest, most universal comment that can be made, yes.
Yes. And CB has the mood for today. 72 words, and brain is all over the darn place. And Ward got 242 words that time. Very nice. CB's excerpt. While Roddy did some paperwork on the plane home, Pepper taught me to knit, and I picked it up very quickly. She even taught me how to cable. When we landed in California, we went to a craft store. I am determined to learn to cable yourself. Is cable just another name for a stitch? Because I know there's like the knit stitch and there's the purl stitch.
What CB's referring to is like the cable knit, where you're making like the mounds, like the diamonds and stuff, the textured. It's generally called cable knitting.
But I thought that was just, you did that by knitting or purling in specific patterns.
Yeah, because basically all knitting is. But it's also knowing exactly when to add stitches and remove them. Yeah. That's what actually makes the texture appear.
Gotcha.
I love knitting.
I'm still very basic at it, and since I haven't touched it in a while, I've probably forgotten everything that, like, my fingers will no longer work properly. Laurel says, I'm still behind the nano goal by more than a day's worth of words, blurg. But you have written some today, and that's what counts. That's the whole point of nano, is to write when you don't normally. So everything is a success. And so M. Ward says, now if it was called the Saint Saltpeter, it would kill everyone who read it.
True. True.
Phoebe says, lol. Petra got 389 words. Excellent. Kelly got 185 words. Thanks so much. And you have a spaceship in your story called the Flaming Flamingo.
That's amazing.
Yes. I love it. Love it. Always wanted to name a ship Oblique Horizon. Ooh.
That's really cool.
I like that one too. I'll have all kinds of awesome names for ships. I don't actually have a ship yet in my fantasy story. So,
because it's one of those things, because it's the protag is basically going to be kind of solo on the ship, so the ship's name will probably appear quite a bit. I wanted it to be one that I really liked.
Yeah. And does your ship have like an AI interface?
Oh yeah, all the ships in the setting do. It's
so is the AI interface going to be the same name as the ship?
I'm currently debating that, because usually they have a separate name, but
so if
they play on the ship,
does that mean that the AI interface for the Salty Titan is going to be named Titan, and the interface is permanently stuck in Salty mode?
That could be fun. See, now that's just becoming crap. The robot from Rogue One. I just completely lost its name.
Yep.
Now all I hear is Alan Tudyk in the back of my head, which is not a bad thing, but.
Kat got 438. Thanks for all the sprint listings. Yes, these should all be in Eastern times. You're perched on the edge of the Pacific where you're just hitting lunchtime. Gotcha. Cable involves purl stitch, and it's really hard. Gotcha. Cable knit sweaters are the best. Cozy. Yeah. Been knitting for 30 years, and you still can't purl. I'm at the very, very basic level of knitting, so I still struggle. So, all right, for the stream links, Mallory Cooper streams weekdays till 5 p.m. in several different parts, so I'm not sure if she is on part 1 or part 2 for the day. So there's the channel link. Dana has started streaming at 2, but they should still be going for a little bit longer. Glory Writes the Blues has the Awkward Sibling Hour, and they are going to be talking about Disney's Dark Age today. Samantha and Austin K are both at 8 p.m. tonight, so you can stream hop between them if you like. Laura Nettles usually has a stream right after Austin K's at 10 p.m., but I did not see it posted yet, so I just posted the channel link for Laura. Word Stitch is also at 4 p.m., same time as the Glory Writes the Blues Awkward Sibling Hour, so if you want to go back and forth between sprinting and chatting, those two are the ones to go to. And Meadow has the 10 p.m. slot for some writing sprints as well. And Sakatumi is going to be streaming at 9. Catherine is going to be streaming at 1 a.m. tomorrow. So still very, very early or very, very late. Zara has the 6 p.m. dinner slot. So I think that might be it. Thank you so much for Devin for providing all the other links, because I completely fell down on the job and did not get all the links that I could before the stream. So
I just wish I could find really good copyright-free music like Mallory and Austin use for their sprints, because I really like that, because then the sprint didn't go down in the background. I was just thinking about both of them when Tessa was having the problems with the sprint going down because it was quiet. Yeah. And
I know Austin has said several times that she uses a lot of the lo-fi streaming radio sites on YouTube. So she has it pulled up in another browser or on, I'm not sure if she has a second computer or not. I think she does. So I know that she uses some of the lo-fi hip hop streams. And so there might be a couple of those sort of like YouTube radio station-esque things that are copyright free. But yeah, I'm not sure. She might, that might be one thing to ask in her Discord. I know she has a Discord.
That's true.
And so it might be a question of be like, hey, can we like post links for those kind of things? And so that might be a resource that we could
beg
her for.
Maggie, Mallory does have the best music. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I just know I would get all the strikes if I tried to do something like that.
Well, and I know that recently a lot of Twitch streamers have also been getting hit with the DMCA takedowns because of the music.
Yep.
And I've seen a couple of Mallory's recent ones have been are no longer available, and I wonder if it's because of the music. So I don't know if that's because I know some of her songs are not copyright free. So
just saying, YouTube, you have the technology to fix this.
Yes. You could call it the Al Tatum and call it tantrum when the captain is done with it. There you go. And Heather says, hello, but we're about to end. I'm sorry. Tessa says Laura might still be out of hours. She's free. Well, I think she said she should have her hours back by today. So I don't know. We'll cross our fingers and hope she can do a live stream tonight. And Sarah Weldon just started a few minutes ago as well, so you can hop on over there. All righty. So I think that is going to be it for us. Charlie, do you want to do not an intro, but an outro?
Hello, everybody. My name is Charlie Dorset. I do streams on my channel on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesday starting at time conversions in head or heart 6 p.m. Eastern time, and at 5 p.m. on Fridays. And we have fun. I've actually been getting a lot done lately, so we've been like trucking through the sprints lately. So like I might actually have to make more sprint banners because we've actually gone through and hit like all of them lately. So yay. I also do a bunch of podcasts and stuff. You can find a link to all of them at projectshadow.com. I will say the next episode of Project Shadow will be me just like flowery discussing the Owl House because I have fallen in love with the show. And yeah, I'm also working on like 1,000 things. If you're interested in sci-fi, over on my channel and also from my website, you'll find a link to the Baron's End world over on World Anvil. A lot of stuff is going up over there.
Yes. And you also have a second podcast specifically for world building.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, but that would be myth weaving, and it should be available everywhere. I've had a few hiccups with that, but hopefully it's available everywhere. If it's not available where you listen to your podcasts, please let me know because they keep telling me that they've added it. And then sometimes they don't. So, and there's so many podcast directories now that hopefully it's in all of them. Yeah. I'm currently fighting to get it on the one at Amazon because their submission form does not appear to be working. And it's like, oh, Amazon, doth I love thee, but thou hast problems.
Isn't that everything in life, though? Yes. But yes. And my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling Writer. I am here 4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. And this is how I stay accountable to my writing goals. So yeah, that's how I do it. And so you are welcome to join me anytime you like to also hold yourself accountable. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the Monday. Bye.